see my lights is out. I'm gonna get that fixed. It's crazy because I gotta replace both of them because I have aftermarket projector lights with LED strips on them. But anyway, welcome to Masters at Wagtail. I just wanted to give a big ups to Steve Van Horn and Jeff Hansen from Window Warriors Forum. They've been commenting a lot lately and been saying a lot of positive and encouraging comments. And I just want to thank you. Steve Van Horn, he's on that spiritual journey as well. I guess he kind of sees eye to eye. He knows where I'm coming from. Some of my viewers may not understand, but he understands. And I respect the fact that he's communicating with me and let me know that what I share, it's not being wasted, and that he can relate. You know, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's sharing what you know and informing somebody who doesn't know, and actually maybe give them a new perspective on an outlook on their life in general. But I just wanted to say I have a couple of things coming up, and I am going to donate some tools. The tools is not the tools that some of you may be thinking of. These tools are creations of mine for route work, for the traditional window cleaner. And, this is my wireless trad backpack. I'm going to be making a few more units, and I have extra ones. One I'll be giving out to a Korean guy in Korea. I think I'll try to leave the link on his channel in the description below. He hangs from the buildings. He does a lot of different things. I actually thought he didn't have a high flyer, but he does. But he can't move like I can. And I guess to him, it intrigues him. So he wants to be like me and or better. So, he wants to be the best window cleaner in this country, and I respect that. And he's asking me for help, so I'm going to help him. In addition to that, I have a few other units that I'll be giving out. One to a certain Facebook group, maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, because I'm just going where my heart tells me to. Because if the great architect in the sky tells me someone else needs my help more than just giving it to a Facebook group who is very, very known in the window cleaning industry, then I'm not. I'm going to give it to someone that can actually apply it into their life, and it's going to help them. As well as a few others that actually asked me about what I had. Just bear with me. Y'all know who y'all are. It's coming very soon. When this corona crap is over, I'll get it together. I promise. And when you hear me call your name, then you know that I'm ready. It'll be time. So in addition to that, let me get out of here. In addition to that, I have some other things that I wanted to talk about. All right, so my previous video, I don't know, a few months back or maybe a month back, I had posted a video about rinse bar, clip-on rinse bar. So I'm not saying that I'm going to void that one out completely. It still may be a use for it. But I've actually, vigorous testing, I've actually modified and worked on a new version of my clip-on rinse bar, and that's micro fan jets. The prototype of my 6 or 7 inch Wagtail orbital, I've actually been testing that, and I'm very pleased with the results. And I'm just going to explain to you, let me roll up the window. I'm just going to explain to you why I've done this. Maybe I'll elaborate a little bit more in detail and show you as I'm talking about it. Because right now, I can't show you because I'm driving, but if you've been following me, then it's no need to show you that. But for those who haven't been following me, I would have to show them. But needless to say, before, when I was getting into water-fed pole, I've been using a solar brush. It has 2 green exterior bristles with a center black bristle. So it was like two-tone color. And it had 2 pencil jets in the center. And it came with an aqua, it's called the aqua spray brush, a 30-inch aluminum extension water-fed pole brush. I think I may have paid about $250 for it initially, because that's all I had on my budget. I can't afford carbon fiber right now. So I had, you just do things that's going to make you get the job done. And when you start making more money, you can enhance and upgrade your equipment. That's what we do in life. So I went from that to actually getting an Unger 1-stage DIY pure water reverse osmosis type, gadget that hooks up to the water-fed pole. Now I bought that along with a univalve, and he threw in a constructor brush for free. So I have yet to use the Unger, and I will be putting in a review on that very soon. But I just been using my water-fed backpack with distilled water because I don't have many houses. But things are looking pretty good, so I imagine things are going to change to the point where I'm going to have to start using that Unger stage DIY, first stage, rather than buying my water. I will save more money this way. So I decided to do some things about, it took me a while to grasp the concept of water-fed pole, but to be honest with you, I'm new. And I struggled in the beginning. I had to go over quite a few windows, more than what I'm used to if I was doing it traditionally. And because I'm very skilled with a pole, I can't really say that I've actually saved time in the beginning. And the reason is because, first off, I don't know what I'm doing. Secondly, I don't know the process to getting flawless results in the short amount of time possible, and I don't have the right equipment. Now, I know there's different brushes, there's different poles, there's different things that will make you get water fed done much faster. But needless to say, I've grasped the concept. I would like to think so. I grasped the concept down pat. So based on what I have, not what I could have to cut the time down, but based on what I had and what I have, I decided to go a different route. Is with what you saw, pure water squeegee, as what I adopted from Johnny Kimmel and the bloke. The bloke doesn't do his like Johnny Kimmel, but I've actually adopted the technique from Johnny Kimmel and I took it to my level. And what I found out that Johnny's on to something. What I found out is that this pure water squeegee, the way that I do it, actually works better than water-fed pole. I don't have to go over my work with this. And I still haven't perfected the technique that I used with it, but I'm very, very close. But needless to say, those who use it before a water-fed pole, I have to tell you, it will be a lot more better for those who are new to water-fed pole, who are predominantly traditional type window cleaners, mop and squeegee. And they can actually use this to transition them into water-fed game and get done flawless work and get done faster than those who would actually have to use a brush just starting off. There is no technique involved. Where the problems that you will come up with in the process of what I've done with these pure water squeegees is not scrubbing properly and also not rinsing properly as anything with water-fed pole, because the method that I'm using, you're using soap just like you would with the traditional. You mop it, you put your solution on your mop, you mop the window in, and then you squeegee it. It's the same concept. With water-fed, it's different. So the rinsing process might be a tad bit different than of a pure water squeegee, but the general concept is the same, if that makes sense. When you do it for the first hour, I should say, you will get a fix on how much to go back over if you're squeegeeing, what technique to use, whether or not you're going to do straight pulls, come from the side, or even do the S technique. This all plays a role in how soon you can get the window done. Now, one technique may be better than the other, but it also depends on how much solution you have applied on that mop when you mopped it in, and then you use the water-fed squeegee, pure water squeegee. You see, if you have too much soap, then obviously you would have to use that pure water squeegee maybe a second time. Like, you go through the motions, squeegeeing down the soap, then you go through it again because you have just too much soap. I haven't tested this theory. It's still a prototype, but I have to say it works very well. And I will be upgrading this prototype soon, so just stay tuned for that. But this is Masters at Wagtail, and I'm gonna go home and finish watching QB. I found that, for those who are bored and you don't have work and you're binging on Facebook and videos or Netflix and Hulu, download the app QUIBI, and it's free for 90 days. They have some nice, let me pay for this toll. They have some nice shows on there. They're about 10 minutes apart, But Most Dangerous Game, I highly recommend Most Dangerous Game. You gotta watch that, man. I can't believe that's not on any other network other than QB. So what it seems to me is that QB, it has its own network and own movie stars that they hired to do the movies for this particular app, it seems. Don't quote me on that, but I'm not totally sure. But needless to say, he's beeping. I'm getting changed. He gonna have to wait. But needless to say, I like it, man. I like it a lot. Wait! But this is Masters at Wagtail. The light didn't change, so I'm going anyway. Alright. Mac-a-frack-a-lacka. Peace, peace, peace.